I guess the battery went dead on the remote.
Oh no.
Yep, here we are. Next episode. You liking doing this?
I do.
Cool.
Well, I enjoy drinking bourbon. I enjoy smoking cigars.
I definitely like the fact that people are watching and enjoying.
Yes.
I think it's pretty damn cool.
That's a bonus. Yes.
So, that said, welcome back to the lounge. I'm Steve.
I'm Bob.
We're the Bourbon Brothers. We're going to talk to you about a couple spirits tonight that Bob selected, and also a couple of cigars that Bob selected. So, Bob, without further ado,
All right.
take it away.
Okay. So both of these bourbons were purchased at Cork and Rind, which is right here in St. Charles. It's a combination cheese and wine shop, but they also have a nice selection of small craft bourbons. And so I picked up these two. I am familiar with the Mary Dowling. So let me tell you a little bit about the Mary Dowling.
Interesting story this has.
It is. Okay, so Mary Dowling was the first woman distiller and started in 1903 after her father passed away. So she operated a distillery right up until the time of Prohibition. And she saw the problems coming with Prohibition, so she sold off some of her equipment, dismantled the primary distillery, and moved everything to Juarez, Mexico. And that is where she continued distilling her whiskey.
I'll be darned.
And continued doing that until she died. And the company continued to produce whiskey, I think, up until the 1960s. And then they kind of disappeared. But Rabbit Hole Distillery out of Louisville, they loved the story, and they created the Mary Dowling bourbon. So some of the things unique about this is that as a tribute to her distillery being in Mexico, the bourbon is finished in tequila barrels. And so we should be picking up a little bit of a tequila taste. It's a 93 proof. She is considered Kentucky's mother of bourbon, was elected into the Bourbon Hall of Fame not too many years ago. So I have tried this one previously.
Well, I'll use my rabbit hole glass.
Hey,
in that
perfect,
case.
perfect.
Thank you, sir. Rabbit Hole was an interesting place, too. I'm surprised we didn't learn of this while we were there.
Yeah. Well, I didn't realize that they were the actual distributors currently of Mary Dowling.
Well, I'm definitely getting vanilla. I don't know that I'm getting tequila on the nose, but definitely the vanilla.
Definitely getting some lemon, a little bit of citrus in it. And I think I do pick up a little bit of the tequila on the taste.
Yeah, on the palate.
But
Definitely get the tequila on the palate.
I think so.
It's actually,
I mean, it's not overpowering. I like tequila.
I would say it's tequila forward, though,
Yeah.
on the palate. And on the back end, getting some kind of berry, fruit.
Dried cherries, dried cranberries or something.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty tasty stuff.
Yeah.
So what about these cigars?
Okay. The cigars that we have, these are Arturo Fuentes. It's the Florafina 858s. So it's a Corona Gorda. And this was, whenever I started smoking cigars a while back, Arturo Fuente was one of the brands I just started out with. The 858 was a nice size, a mild smoke, Cameroon wrapper. And it was really a nice cigar for me to start out with. And I was down at Lit Cigar, down on Main Street here in St. Charles, looking for some cigars for future shows, and I saw these, and I thought, you know, this brings back some memories for me. And so picked these up, and yeah, they're still a good smoke.
They are a very good smoke. They're probably a decent price point, too.
A very nice price point.
And they go well with the Mary Dowling Bourbon.
Mm-hmm. Got some roasted nut flavor. Maybe a little cedar. That was a nice smooth smoke though. It's funny with the Mary Dowling, we were in Louisville and we were in, do you remember the name of that chocolate store that's downtown Louisville? It's like the Art of
Oh, yeah.
or something
I think
like
that's
that.
what it is, yeah.
But there's a chocolate store on Main Street, Louisville, and they have these incredible chocolates, which go wonderfully with bourbon. But they also have a collection of bourbons. And we were in there looking around, and all of a sudden, I heard this woman being very excited that she finally found this bottle of Mary Dowling. And I'd never heard of it before. And so, me being who I am, she was remarking about how wonderful it was that she found this. So I slipped over very quickly and grabbed a bottle. And then she proceeded to purchase all of the other bottles on the shelf. So I was glad that I got one. And
kind of like my Bomberger experience almost.
So bought it without tasting it. First time I'd ever heard of it, but the woman who was in the shop seemed to be very excited about it. So I thought, okay, well, there must be something about it. And so whenever we were checking out, I asked the storekeeper there, you know, to tell me a little bit about it. And that's where she told me the story of Mary Dowling. And I thought, this is a wonderful story. Hopefully the bourbon is good, but such a great story. So tell us about the second bourbon of the evening tonight.
Also from Cork and Rind, I assume?
It is.
This is the Cork and Rind episode, folks.
Indeed.
Well, as you can tell, this one has a very plain Jane kind of label. I have never tasted this before.
They didn't spend a lot of money on the labeling.
No, they did not.
Hopefully all the money went into the bourbon.
Well, they went so far as to include straight in the label. So it's called Kings County Straight Bourbon Whiskey. It's actually from New York's oldest distillery since Prohibition. Because Mary was there prior to Prohibition, correct? She was a New Yorker, wasn't she, or was she Kentucky?
No, she was Kentucky.
Okay.
She was Kentucky.
So this is the oldest since Prohibition. But it's done in traditional copper pot stills, the old Irish way. They use local corn and rye. The barley they get is brought in from Europe, which is interesting. But then the mash bill on this is 80% corn and 20% barley. So I don't know where the wheat went, or the rye went, but it ain't there. It's a 90 proof. Yeah. The bottle looks like a medicine bottle.
It does. I do like that.
Kind of off-putting to me a little bit.
I kind of like the simplicity of it, though.
Well, let's hope that pays off. There you are.
I mean, in contrast to the Mary Dowling that has, what do you call these? The
That's a very fancy fluted bottle.
Fluted.
As I said earlier, it reminded me of a Castle and Key bottle.
So
yeah,
definite distinction between the two of
Kings
them.
County Distillery. 45% alcohol by volume, 90 proof.
Okay.
So the proof on it doesn't seem like it should be overpowering.
It's interesting, last week we had, I think, both were over 100 proof, and
Yeah.
tonight we have a 93 and a 90.
So on the nose, it's oaky, peaty, caramely, and dried fruit. That's the pitch.
Okay, so I love Scotch. I love Scotch from Ely, which has a very high peat content. And so just hearing of the peat in it makes me happy.
I can smell the peat.
Oh, yeah,
I can definitely smell the peat.
that's nice.
And then on the palate, they say it's fruit forward, vanilla, dark fruit, soft oak, whatever soft oak is, I don't know, and chocolate. And then on the finish, they're saying caramel, oak, and then again, musty peat. So I'm probably not going to be fond of this. I'm judging by the smile on your face.
This is a unique flavor for bourbon. This is a cross between an Ely Scotch, peaty Scotch, and a bourbon. I love the peat overtones in it though. This is nice. You maybe not. Steve is not a big fan of peaty Scotches.
It's not heavy on the peat though.
I mean, it's not in your face peat like some Scotches are.
Right.
But
And I'm not getting soft oak. I don't know what soft oak is. So somebody in the comments, please tell me what soft oak tastes like. I know what a soft oak tree is, but I don't know what it tastes like.
as opposed to oak or
Right.
toasted oak.
But I
which
do
I've
get
seen
the dark
before.
fruit, the chocolate. On the back end, on the finish, you can definitely get the peat on the back end going down your throat.
We kind of gives that a smokiness. That peat naturally gives it a smoky flavor, kind of.
I'm liking this. You know what? Honestly, I think this wins the day.
Wow.
Yeah. And Bob mentioned something when he was talking about the Mary Dowling, about a chocolate shop or a candy shop in Louisville. And coincidentally, I brought out some dark chocolate. And
Wow.
so this is an FYI. If you've never tried this, you don't have to be elaborate. Just go get yourself some Hershey's dark chocolate nuggets. The ones with the almonds are the ones I prefer because I like almonds. Get the plain ones if you don't like almonds. But take a bite of that, chew it up and let it get mushy in your mouth till you get that kind of chocolatey syrup going on. And then once you get to that point, then take a sip of your bourbon, whatever the bourbon is. And everything will be enhanced. And it's like a whole little chocolate bourbon party in your mouth. And I love it.
A bourbon party in your mouth.
It's a chocolate bourbon party in your mouth.
Yeah, that's a very nice compliment. We'll try it with the Mary Dowling here.
It's like magic. I just love it. So anyway, we hope you've liked this episode.
I know we have.
We've sure had fun giving it to you. So anyways, I'm Steve.
I'm Bob.
We're the Bourbon Brothers. This is the lounge. And we'll see you next time. I got to walk over there because the remote's broke.
Make sure to like and subscribe. Cheers.